Yeah, wisdom from a veteran, to the healthy younger athletes out there that are quite invincible, at least in their own mind. And certainly they feel like superheroes, but they can take steps now to, put themselves in the best possible position, to maximize their potential or whatever it is. But if you had to give those individuals something to kind of take away from your own experiences, if you haven't already summed it up so far, it would be some key things like, this is what I wish I would have done, having hindsight when I was a 16-year-old, 17-year-old developing my body.
Yeah. Well, I would say, these kids now in a lot of areas are really lucky because, there's so many gyms, there's so many opportunities to train and be around other kids that weren't there when I was young. I remember going up to my PE teachers and asking them like, hey, I want to get faster. Is there anything that I can do? Do you know any exercises that I can do to help my speed?
Yep.
And they typed something up, printed it out. I take my dog to the park at night and do those exercises on my own. So they're really lucky to have like a gym like this, and things like that. But I wish I would have had an opportunity. Like, I want to say nutrition, but that's so hard when you
wouldn't have listened.
16 and 17, 19 and 20.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and stuff like that. But here's the thing that I've always felt was really important is whenever you're trying to accomplish something, and you want to be like the best at it, the most important work that you can put into it is the work that you're doing when nobody's looking, when nobody's watching you, when you're quote unquote not supposed to be at the gym, or you're not supposed to be studying. It's important.
Have you seen that Phelps commercial? I thought it was just phenomenal. Michael Phelps is an Under Armour commercial that he did, and it shows him training and swimming at night in the dark and everything. And basically the tagline at the end is, it's what you do in the dark that puts you into the light. And then it shows him with all the medals and everything. It's a phenomenal commercial. If you haven't checked it out, check it out on YouTube. I think it puts some visual to that story because that's exactly it.
And that's exactly what I mean, by that, and it really makes a difference. Just a little bit every day separates you. That's what separates the good, from the great. A lot of times when we're young, we're like, oh, we got practice from this time to this time, and that's what we do. We do the practice and we do what we're supposed to do. Then we go home, we play video games, we do whatever.
Just doing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, but if you take an extra half an hour or 45 minutes or whatever it is, and put in an extra, it really gives you an advantage. It really separates you. That's where I felt separated me the most.
Yeah, and that's really cool. I think that translates to, I know I've read some great stuff on leadership and on business, and it's they talk about that with success in business, and like a CEO mindset is in a similar category of, if you were to the CEO or the executive leaders that achieve these high levels of performance are found that their ability to stay disciplined and do the things that they don't want. They know they don't want to do it, but they have the discipline still to do the things they don't want to do when no one is looking or in the backside, to get those things done and out of the way. And then discipline to continue that is what allows them to continue to be successful. And I think that's what you're speaking to, is this idea of working hard and staying. I mean, you've had tremendous focus for so long. I think you said that several times in your story, which was so tremendous. And that clear focus of what I want to accomplish, be Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Right. And then the fortitude to stay with it and be like, hey, this, and the impact that it had emotionally on several of those times, where what team do I play for? Who do I go? What college do I go to? And then when I get injured. I mean, every single time you spoke, how that hit you. Yeah. And I think that clear focus and then disciplined action to follow up.
100%.
To get there is, I think the message is to take away that if you're if you're out there and you're gray and I don't really know what I want to do or where I'm going or what we're trying to accomplish, then you're probably not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
But as you make those decisions more clear, as we were talking about before, that's what really starts to allow you to separate and then stay disciplined to it.